Hi everyone, this is Griswold v. Connecticut by Gianella, Arlene, and Kathy. Some background information to know is, in the 1960s, two states in America, Connecticut and Massachusetts, had all forms of birth control banned. These states were culturally Protestant and very pro-life. During this time, over 1 million women in America were using some form of birth control. This case begins in 1961 Connecticut with Estelle Griswold and Dr. C. Lee Buxton, who opened the first clinic that focused on and allowed access to contraception and birth control to help couples prevent pregnancy in Connecticut. Griswold and Dr. Buxton were arrested 10 days after the opening of this clinic. The argument of the petitioner. Griswold and Dr. Buxton appealed to the Supreme Court because of errors in Connecticut. They claimed that the law violated the U.S. Constitution. Griswold challenged the law because she felt that the state law turned women and their doctors into criminals. Specifically, a violation of their right to due process under the 14th Amendment, stating that the state may not deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny any person the equal protection of the laws. They also found the right to privacy in the following amendments. It is important to note that under Connecticut state law, police were able to search the marital bedroom for contraceptives without consent, which violated the Third Amendment, and that the Ninth Amendment states the government cannot infringe on rights that are not explicitly listed, but are nonetheless fundamental, supporting the right to privacy. The argument of the defendant. The authorities arrested Griswold and Dr. Buxton because they had broken a state law that was passed in 1879, which prohibits any drug, medicinal article, or instrument for the purpose of preventing conception. The state of Connecticut defended the ban of contraception and birth control because it discouraged illicit sexual relations. They also reinforced the idea that the purpose of sex was to procreate.
The court ruled that the Constitution did protect the right of marital privacy against state restrictions on contraception. It resulted in a 7-2 decision authored by Chief Justice Earl Warren. The Constitution does not explicitly protect a general right to privacy, but within the Bill of Rights creates zones that establish a right to privacy. The Chief Justice argued that the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment protects it, and the core reason prohibited states from denying birth control to married couples.
Griswold v. Connecticut was impactful because it marked the beginning to an era of change for sexual and reproductive rights in the United States, stating that a state's ban on the use of contraceptives violated the right to marital privacy. This court case would later on become a foundation for other reproductive rights and contraceptive-based cases such as Eisenstadt v. Baird and Roe v. Wade.